Welcome to the Turn and Learn shop. We have a really fun project today. We have Rachel's bike up here on the lift. We have a Cobra Fi2000 programmer for the 2013 Honda Shadows. Now we've done an intake and exhaust on this. We installed this. It's the first generation. We just got the PowrPro. The difference between them is the old school one was a manual dial style type dyno tuning. You take them, you can tweak your low, mids, and highs. We never felt like we could totally get a great tune on this with this particular setup. Well, the rep was in here not too long ago. We were talking, and I'll have to fully disclose that they gave this to us to try it out for this new model. So that we're being sponsored by them. We also sell these in the shop. These are independently programmable. They come with some presets on them. They also are 100% self-tuning. So on this model, we don't have O2 sensors. So it looks at a couple of other deals with the injector rates, and it will self-tune it. Now we have tunability with this particular model, which will be going away in the next model over due to the new EPA standards. But inside the app, we can actually tune the fuel trims a little bit, more or less, your throttle response, more or less. So the new one looks a lot the same, but it's completely Bluetooth to the app, or it's just a straight plug and play, ready to rock and roll. It comes set up. We told them what we had already done on this bike. They gave us their suggested presets. Installation is pretty easy. Now, we didn't show you the whole tear down of the bike. There's lots of videos out there. You gotta remove your seats, your gas tank, your fuel lines to get into it. What we're going for is we're getting into your fuel injectors down inside of here. We'll have Rachel do all the installation of this, but you have your front fuel injector and your rear fuel injector. Now they come really simple. I'll show you on the new one. After we get done routing the line, we'll hook up the negative side post, and then the long pigtail goes to the front, the short pigtail goes to the rear. Simple, easy. Comes with a really good little simple, easy, straightforward instruction manual in the box. It also comes with two-sided Velcro tape, so you can mount this wherever you want. We chose to go into the side cover for easeability of just mounting it. It's out of the way. They give all the instructions and stuff right here. Not very hard. There's a few tutorials on YouTube as well to dive in. We will, after we get this installed, we're gonna ride it around with all the stock settings that they gave us, and we're gonna see how we like it. Okay, now after we've got everything ready to go, got the zip ties off, we've undone the negative side of the tuner. Rachel's gonna follow the wires up, and we're gonna start unplugging the injector side of things. And yes, it is a tight fit. Be able to push the back of that. Okay. And then she'll need to do the gray one up front on the injector. Push the top right up here. You'll pull that in really hard, and then you'll wiggle it up. And yes, they all fit this hard on there. If it's really being a bugger, I can push down, get the screwdriver, and gently on the bottom side of that, pry up a little bit. There we go. That's off there. Now we need to do the rear one. Can you get to it from that side there? And then we have one more connection as you pull it out here. It'll be this one. 1, 2, and then there's the third one. Okay, now that one's out of the way, I'm gonna set this here, and we're gonna plug in the new one. Okay, so the short one goes to the rear, the long one goes to the front. So the gray goes to the injector. This black end will go to the wiring harness. And they're keyed in only one direction, so you can't put them on wrong. So your clip end here will face to the back. Good. 180. There you go.
Tight fit.
Yes, it is.
Oh, isn't that just the most?
Wait till you go. When you push it down, you get a click. Okay. Now we'll take the end of that one and put it onto this one. I'll get my hands out of the way.
There you go.
Got to click on it.
Mhm.
Okay. Now do the same on the front.
Get behind that hose. Click.
Heard the click.
Mm-hmm. Click.
Okay, click. Okay, the next step is we'll kind of take, we'll go through and route this and clean this all up. They come with a single zip tie. I like to do a little more zip ties than that just because that's just the way we are here.
You like things clean looking.
I like clean looking. There you go, thank you. Okay, and then come up on top. Now we've got a few little add-ons on here. We've got a cell phone charging port, and then we've got a battery tender. So we want to make sure we get all the loops and everything in underneath that one little screw. And a little trick, if we take the bolt, okay, so you got the bolt in your hand, yep, start threading them on as we go down. So we can put that ring in, put the next ring in, just like that, there, and the most important is the battery cable itself. I'm going to try to get it nice and straight up and down, try to find that little movable puck underneath and see if we can screw it down. Okay. Okay, so when tightening battery terminals down, they're a soft material. So when you go and you tighten them, you want them to be really snug, but don't go crazy western on them because you'll strip the threads out. So you want to make sure that all of them are really snug, but don't want to strip them out.
All right, so finished cleaning my PowrPro tuner up here. Zip tied onto my frame to make it a little cleaner. Excited to get this out on the road and give it a try. Not only for my fuel mileage, but for performance as well. Okay, now the next step is I'm going to put double-sided sticky tape that it came with, and I'm going to attach it to my, as I call it, my glove box for my bike.
Okay, so we just got the PowrPro installed. We'll finish mounting it up later. Next step is to turn the bike on, wait to see that the red light's activated. It'll go blue when we sync it to the app. We're just gonna see that it's actually gonna fire. So let's give it a test and see if she starts. So it's working as we want. Now we're going to finish putting this together and give it a quick run. Okay, we just came back from a nice little burn on the shadow install. Love it. Phenomenal results. Runs a whole lot better. We're getting ready to take a nice big long 700 some mile trip, so we're going to give it a good test. After that, we're going to get on the dyno tune, so we'll give you some statistics on another video of the whole dyno tuning experience and show you what we come up with.